Hey YouTube, so I've been thinking for a couple weeks now of making my cleft lip story. I'm 16 from Ontario, Canada, and I was born with the cleft lip, which is a birth defect. My cleft was of the primary palate on the right side, so basically my lip was split right here and it didn't close up, and it went into my nose, so my nose was like bigger and drooped and everything. The things I like to do are basically normal as every other 16-year-old girl. I like hanging out with friends, going driving, going to the beach, going to concerts, talking about boys, staying up late. Basically just your average girl. I've had 5 surgeries in total. They're not done yet, but when I'm 18 I hope to be all done with those. When I was 3 months old, I had my first surgery, and I'll show you what I looked like before. You can see it pretty clear. My lip was pretty gruesome. Didn't look the best. I decided to make this video just to give anyone else out there with a cleft lip or that's had to go through with this hope, because really things do get a lot better, and you may not think that surgery's worth it, but in the end it actually really is. Like, I'm glad I went through with it all, but at one point I was in that boat. I was depressed. I didn't want to go out or go through with it anymore because surgery is really not a fun thing at all. When I went into elementary school, I got made fun of a lot. Like, I felt different from everyone else because no one else in my town that I know of has this. So I just kind of felt like an alien out of everyone else, and I'd get questions that I really didn't want to answer. Like, oh, what's this scar from? Why does your lip droop? Why is your nose on this side lower than the other side? When I was born, I was a breech birth, which means I came out bum first. Kind of gross, I know. And when I was being delivered, the nurse grabbed my neck too hard, severing nerves. So when I talk, smile, yawn, cry, basically any lip movement, it droops on this side, which is really embarrassing. Till up to like 2 years ago, I wouldn't smile in pictures. I would try not to talk with my mouth wide open, or I would just try to hide it altogether. It's really not a fun thing being born with a birth defect at all, and yeah. I'm in high school now, in grade 11. The bullying has went down a lot, but I still do get the odd, why's your lip like that? Oh, I'm going to call you lip, blah blah blah. I don't think it's fair to people who have birth defects to get made fun of because you're born with it, so really you can't help it. And I just think people that do it are so shallow, like, it's unbelievable. When I was 10 years old, the doctors weren't happy with my appearance, so I went into surgery again, and they tried to make my scar less visible. If I go up to the camera close, you might be able to see it. I don't know if you can. And they tried fixing my nose so it was even on both sides. In my opinion, it didn't change at all. It looks the exact same as it did, but when I'm 18, I hope to be done all my surgeries. I've had 5 in total. My last surgery, they're going to be giving me an implant. What their idea was giving me a bone graft, which is basically taking bone out of my hip and putting it in my mouth because I don't have enough bone in my mouth. And I really don't want to go through with that because I've heard that you're never going to be able to walk the same. You have to learn how to walk all over again. And I don't want to have to go through all, like, having to do that and getting better with that. So that's basically my story. And if anyone watches this video and is really depressed or concerned about your appearance, you were born this way for a reason, and really things do get a lot better. They've been getting better for me, and you just gotta love yourself for you and don't worry what other people think of you, because they say that they really don't matter. So if you need anyone to talk to or anything, you can message me because I really don't have anyone to talk to that knows what I've been through and everything. So thanks for watching my video.